It's questionable.
Welcome to It's Questionable, where we tackle the topics that make you think twice. So Chris Brown is making headlines once again, but for all the wrong reasons. The R&B singer was arrested in Manchester in connection with a violent incident that allegedly happened 2 years ago. According to The Sun, the 36-year-old was detained just after 2 a.m. at the Laurie Hotel by Metropolitan Police on suspicion of causing bodily harm. The alleged victim is a music producer, Abidiu, who claims that Chris Brown struck him in the head with a bottle at a nightclub back in London in February 2023. And then he continued to punch and kick him while he was on the ground. Since then, Diao has filed a $16 million civil lawsuit for damages. Chris Brown remains in police custody, and we all know that his past is already controversial. So this latest arrest only adds fuel to the fire. So fans are hoping that he is out in time for their concert date because they already paid for those tickets. And then others are saying that this only happened because he said free Tory. Then others are saying every time he goes on tour, they always find a way to sabotage him. So we see that Chris Brown is a man trying to move forward. Is this a pattern that keeps repeating, or is this questionable?
Hold on, Chris. Hold on.
I get mad.
You know,
Hold on. Breathe a little bit. Breathe.
it's Chris breezy.
All right. Look, let's breathe. Now, let me say this before we have this conversation. And I want this clip to go out.
Okay.
All right. You said, Des, that Chris Brown is 36 years old. 36. That means you over 35. That means you about to be 40. Okay? All right. Then you asked, then you said that, is this, we know that he has a past.
Yeah.
What past you talking about?
That was when he was a child.
My point exactly.
Yeah.
He was 19.
Yeah.
He's 36. 19. 36.
Jesus.
19.
Yeah.
36. What did you do when you were 19?
Listen,
I don't want anybody to know. That's all I'm saying. Keep it under wraps.
they
Okay.
would not let him live it down, though.
What I'm saying is, I think everyone needs to let that go.
Yeah.
Let's not bring up what we did at 19.
Yeah.
Chris or anybody.
Yeah.
Let's judge the matter, because from 19 to now, how many domestic or violent encounters have we seen Chris Brown go through? All right. So hear me. There is no pattern.
Yeah.
That's
There's no
good.
pattern.
That's good.
Even if he got into a fight with Usher, that came out a couple years ago, that him and Usher had and that wasn't true. Usher was trying to break something up. My point is this: there is no pattern of domestic violence. 1936.
Yeah.
So let's judge the matter based upon the matter.
Yeah.
What happened in this particular situation?
That's good.
That's very good.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Chris Brown don't need to hit you over the head with no bottle. Have y'all seen him fight? He's a real boxer.
Yeah.
Chris Brown don't need to have no bottle. I ain't saying he didn't do it. I'm just saying, and I'm a fan of Chris Brown, right? But this is not me being biased. Des, can you tell us what exactly happened? Is this an alleged situation, or is this something that's made up? Somebody just put this out.
I think it's a real situation because there is a civil lawsuit as well. And typically when that happens, there was something and you're asking for money for whatever happened.
Right, but it doesn't mean that I started the fight. It means that you're
Yeah.
trying to capitalize off of what I have.
And I don't know if the producer started the fight, if Chris started the fight. I just know that in the fight, he was hit with a bottle. The producer was already on the ground, and he repeatedly kicked him and punched him while he was down. But that sounds like you just lost a fight.
Yeah, I would have done it too.
Yeah.
you go there. I ain't about to be like, you all right? I'm about to go.
Might be mad
Well,
because
I'm
you
about
lost. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get you.
And I'm always concerned, why do people wait years to bring things to, like, if
Well,
something
he's
happened?
just now arrested for it, and this was because it did happen overseas. So they didn't like extradite him or anything. They didn't call for him. And typically, when you have a warrant, they're not telling you like, "Hey, you have a warrant." They're just gonna catch you when they catch you.
Wow.
So he actually took a private jet out there, and
He turned himself in.
they came and got him. He didn't know about the warrant.
Oh, he didn't know about
He
it.
didn't know
So
anything
he's
about
over
it.
there.
Yeah, he was going because he actually has some concert dates coming up over there,
Oh, wow.
and they just detained him.
Oh, they just waited until he
Literally
came
when
back
he got
over.
off the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Oh,
sad
man.
incident. Sad incident.
Jail over there?
Right.
That
We
ain't-
don't
that
know
ain't
what
bad.
it's like. I don't know. London might be all right.
London sound like they'll be serving champagne for breakfast.
Yeah. Some of them other countries, though.
Dang, Chris. What am I, Brown? Man, we praying for you.
Yeah, we are praying for Chris now. We like Chris.
Yeah, and what about all them people who pay for them concerts?
Yeah. Hopefully,
They gonna let him out. They
Yeah.
gonna let Chris out.
Yeah, he getting out, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, this ain't.
It's a fight.
It's a fight. Come on, y'all.
Like simple battery.
Yeah,
different,
this ain't- this
different
ain't-
places. They be in jail for months.
But
Yeah.
it's the causing bodily harm. Like, how bad was it?
He probably got
That sounds like a good lawyer. That sounds like a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Or y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. It could be not true.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It could have been some shoving.
Yeah.
And somebody fell
Yeah.
and somebody got hurt. And they're saying, who has the most money out of the people that were involved in the shove? Chris.
Chris.
He
Yep.
did it.
That's
He
good.
did it.
That's what
Alright.
I just don't believe Chris went and just fought and just stomped you over the head and just. I don't believe that, dog.
Chris Brown look like he don't take no mess.
Yeah, but I think Chris knows Chris, when you listen to Chris's interviews, I don't think Chris knows how society has painted him. He's not
Yeah.
trying to lose. When you
Yeah.
listen to him, he's a very serious guy as it relates to his reputation
Absolutely.
and things like that.
That
I don't
is
think he
true.
would have done that.
Yeah. Somebody with him may have like done it.
Yeah.
Y'all
His
notice?
entourage,
Y'all
security.
notice how he moves? He ain't all on social media just talking and rant. He's professional. And the last time I saw him go live about something, he went in, is when I forgot who it was said something about his daughter.
Oh.
He got
yeah,
on
he
live
don't
and
play-
he don't play
yeah.
about that. So I just, you ain't gonna convince me that Chris went over to London.
Why would the internet
Yeah.
say it? Because he said free Tory?
Yeah,
they
it
say
was
Tory
messy, but
innocent.
Yeah, it came out that Meg's best friend was actually the one that shot her.
I saw
which
that.
was what
confirmed?
people.
Yeah, that is confirmed. They
She did have gunpowder residue on her hands.
Yeah, that
So
was
did Tory though. So that was the hard part that they were trying to really. And then when she was testifying, she did plead the fifth. So that means that you had information that could potentially incriminate yourself, and you chose not to say it. So it was very possible that she could have done it, but allegedly there was a burden of proof against Tory, and that's why he's in jail. And that's what Meg's lawyer was arguing. Like, y'all, it's not up to us at this point. He went to court. They had enough proof to say he did it, and he's in jail. But y'all, I knew that the
man.
stabbing was a setup for something. 'Cause
You said that.
You did say that.
You said that.
I felt it.
He said
I
he
felt
ain't going
it.
back.
Yeah.
He ain't going back, is he?
He may not. He may not, because his lawyer is doing a petition now.
Mm-hmm.
The security guard came forward. He said that he was under an NDA at the time, but he could not sleep in good conscience knowing that a innocent man was in prison.
That's good. If
So-
that's the truth, then
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
horrible.
So let me ask you this question, Des. Do you think that he shot Megan, or you think the friend did? Because based upon what I saw, the friend did it, or the girl did it. I don't know who she is.
Yeah, I always kind of think that. I thought that Kelsey did it. I always
Why?
thought that.
Why did she do it?
Well, she was actually dating Tory. They were having a sexual relationship, even though she's married. Let's throw that out there. She is married. She has a husband. But her and Tory weren't involved. Well, Meg ended up getting involved with Tory as well. She was hiding it from the best friend, of course, because the best friend was with Tory too. And she found out about it one night. They were drunk. They had an argument, and
And Kelsey shot Megan.
that's what I gathered. In the
And Megan was just sitting there and just shot her.
Well, they said that Tory and Kelsey were fighting over the gun. The gun did shoot her, and then it went off 2 more times.
And ended up hitting Megan.
Yeah.
Man, y'all's on boy. No, let me tell you what they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say something don't sound right about that. Yeah.
No, that don't sound right.
Tussling over a gun and just go off.
And
like,
then I don't
That sound like they,
Tory Lanez.
huh?
I don't know if I'm fighting over Tory Lanez.
That's all I'm saying.
Like,
Oh, y'all
he worth
fight
the
over worse.
He ain't worth the fight.
Y'all fight over worse though.
Sir, Tory Lanez.
He balled.
I don't care if it was Tory Kelly. Y'all fight over worse.
Bald in the middle. That's
He
not
like
right.
5'2", like
Yeah.
This-
Right.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm about to be petty,
all
man.
right, it's
I'm about to be
fine.
petty,
It's
but
fine. It's fine.
I'm about to be
Tory
petty.
Lanez, let's fight.
It sounds like somebody changed their mind about doing something to somebody else. That's all I was saying.
I'm tracking.
You tracking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like no. Yes.
I'm tracking.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
But
His album about to be fire.
Yeah, he better go in.
I guess free Tory if he innocent. Keep him if he ain't.
Keep them people went in on Tory, man.
What songs? He can rap
He
though.
can freestyle.
Oh,
Yeah, he can freestyle his butt off,
Yeah,
man.
he can rap.
Yeah, he cold blooded with it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you, Daz. It's questionable.